My beloved brothers and sisters, there is a moment at Fajr that can change your entire life, your rizq and your barakah in ways you cannot imagine. Every day people wake up rushing, stressed, chasing money and opportunities, but they forget the one who controls every door of provision. Allah is the owner of wealth, of openings, of hidden blessings, and nothing moves toward you unless He commands it. This is why the real change in your life begins at Fajr. Allah has already told us the secret in the Quran. وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا وَيَرْزُقُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. Whoever is mindful of Allah, He will make a way out for him and provide for him from where he could never imagine. Rizq does not only come from your efforts, it comes from unseen help, from angels who witness your worship, and from doors that open when Allah decides it is time. Today, I want to share with you 3 simple Fajr habits that bring instant barakah, that make rizq flow quietly but powerfully into your life, and that may cause the angels to write your name among those chosen for success. 1. The habit of sitting after Fajr and remembering Allah. My beloved brothers and sisters, once you finish your Fajr prayer, do not rush to stand up and run back to your routine. Do not immediately grab your phone, scroll through messages or check social media. Do not hurry back into sleep as if the world is pulling you away. Your soul has just been washed by the purity of prayer, and it needs a few more moments of calm, quiet connection with its Creator. At this time, your heart is soft, your mind is open, and the world around you is peaceful. This is a moment when Allah's mercy is descending, when angels are present, and when the spiritual atmosphere is unlike any other time of the day. So give yourself the gift of this silence. Sit for a few minutes, even if it is only 5 minutes, but genuinely sit with Allah. Don't sit distracted. Don't sit thinking about tasks, money, stress, or people. Sit with sincerity and let your tongue move gently with dhikr. Say Subhanallah as you recognize the perfection of Allah. Say Alhamdulillah as you remember everything Allah has blessed you with. Say La ilaha illa Allah as you affirm that nothing in this world has power over you except Allah. And say Allahu Akbar as you remind your heart that Allah is greater than every fear, every problem, and every uncertainty in your life. When a person makes dhikr after Fajr, something beautiful happens in the unseen world. The angels who are already present at Fajr time gather around you. They surround you with peace. They stand beside you with honor, and they record every word you say. These words are not just sounds. They are rays of light rising from your tongue and traveling to the heavens. The angels carry these rays upward and present them before Allah as proof of your love, your obedience, and your gratitude. And Allah, in His infinite mercy, writes these moments as blessings in your book of deeds. The Prophet ﷺ taught us that the one who remembers Allah after Fajr receives blessings that continue throughout the entire day. It is as if Allah places a shield around your heart, protecting you from anxiety, negativity, bad decisions, and harm. It is like a spiritual energy that covers your day with calmness. When you fill your heart with dhikr first thing in the morning, Allah fills your day with barakah, even in the smallest things. You may find your work becoming easier, your tasks finishing faster, your mind staying clearer, and your patience lasting longer. You might notice that you feel more hopeful, more focused, and more emotionally steady. These are all signs that Allah has blessed your morning because you honored Him at Fajr. This habit also increases your rizq in ways you may not realize. When your mind is peaceful, you think better and make better decisions. When your heart is calm, you deal with people more wisely. When Allah puts barakah in your time, your effort produces more results than usual. Sometimes Allah opens a door for you without you even asking. Sometimes He sends a blessing your way because of a small moment of sincerity you showed during your morning dhikr. This is why scholars say that sitting after Fajr is not just worship, it is a key to a blessed life. So try this every single day. Sit after Fajr for a few minutes. Remember Allah with sincerity. Let the angels witness your gratitude. Let your heart reconnect with the one who controls your rizq, your peace, your health, and your future. And you will begin to see with your own eyes how Allah opens doors you didn't even knock on, how He expands your rizq in ways you could never predict, and how He fills your life with a calmness that money can never buy. 2. The habit of making a powerful dua for rizq right after Fajr. My beloved brothers and sisters, one of the most life-changing moments in your entire day is the moment right after Fajr. The world is quiet, the heart is soft, the soul is awake, and the gates of the heavens are open. This is a time when angels are still present, recording your worship and carrying your words upward. It is a time when Allah's mercy is descending in a special way, and when du'as travel faster, land deeper, and are answered with a type of compassion you cannot imagine. This is why raising your hands after Fajr and making a deep, sincere dua for rizq is one of the most powerful spiritual habits a believer can develop. You see, dua is not just asking, it is a declaration that you know where your true provision comes from. When you lift your hands after Fajr, you are saying to Allah, "Oh Allah, everything I need today, every opportunity, every blessing, every solution, every door, none of it comes from the world. All of it comes from you." And when you show this level of dependence, Allah never leaves you empty-handed. He responds in ways that your eyes may not see immediately, but your life will feel it. You will feel it in the calmness that replaces stress, in the clarity that replaces confusion, and in the ease that replaces struggle. After Fajr, speak to Allah with complete honesty. Tell Him about the fears you hide in your heart, the fear of financial difficulty, the fear of not being able to provide for your family, the fear of unexpected problems. Tell Him about your dreams, the life you want to build, the goals you want to achieve, the doors you hope He will open. Tell Him about the blessings you want, the things you wish for, the comfort you desire, and the success you are chasing. Speak to Allah as if you can see Him, because even though you cannot see Him, He sees your heart, He hears the tremble in your voice, He counts every tear, and He knows every silent prayer you keep inside. Make the dua that the Prophet ﷺ himself taught. Allahumma inni as'aluka rizqan tayyiban wa ilman nafi'an wa amalan mutaqabbalan. Oh Allah, I ask you for pure good sustenance, beneficial knowledge, and accepted deeds. This dua is not small, it is massive. It covers your worldly needs, your spiritual needs, and your future. When you ask Allah for rizq that is pure and halal, you are asking for money with barakah, opportunities with safety, income with ease, and success that does not destroy your peace. When you ask for beneficial knowledge, you are asking Allah to guide your decisions, to help you avoid mistakes, to give you insights that save you from loss, and to protect you from foolish choices. And when you ask for accepted deeds, you are asking Allah to make your actions meaningful, rewarding, and transformative. Many people will tell you, I make dua but nothing changes. But they do not realize that Allah may be changing things quietly, in the background, slowly turning the situation in their favor, removing obstacles they were never aware of, bringing opportunities closer, guiding hearts toward them, softening pathways, and preparing blessings that will arrive at the perfect moment. Allah's timing is not our timing, but His timing is always better than anything we could plan. When you consistently make dua for rizq after Fajr, Allah creates openings in your life that seem completely unexpected. A new idea, a supportive person, a sudden opportunity, a solution you never thought of, a blessing from a place you weren't even looking. These things begin to appear. This is Allah responding to your morning dua. And sometimes the answer comes in the form of peace, the type of peace that allows you to think better, behave better, work better, and therefore earn better. Sometimes the answer is protection from loss, from scams, from setbacks, from people who might harm your financial life. Allah's mercy comes in many shapes, and dua is what invites that mercy. So make it a habit every single morning after Fajr to sit quietly, raise your hands, and pour your heart out to Allah. Do not rush, do not speak with pressure, speak with sincerity. Know that your words are not lost, your prayers are not ignored, and your hopes are not rejected. Allah hears you, Allah values you, and Allah responds to you in the most perfect way. And when you do this regularly, you will begin to see your rizq open, your stress reduce, your opportunities increase, and your heart fill with the certainty that Allah is taking care of you because He always was. 3. The habit of giving something for the sake of Allah after Fajr. My beloved brothers and sisters, if there is one secret that transforms a person's rizq more than they expect, it is the habit of giving. And when you give right after Fajr, At a time when the angels are witnessing your actions, your charity becomes something far greater than just a small amount of money leaving your hands. It becomes a source of barakah that travels with you throughout the entire day. It becomes a reason for Allah to open doors you could not have opened alone. It becomes a protection against hardships that you never even saw coming. Giving after Fajr is not just charity, it is an investment with Allah. And no investment returns more profit than this. Many people think charity has to be large, but Allah does not look at the amount. He looks at the sincerity. Even a tiny amount given with a pure heart has the power to attract mercy, ease, and unexpected opportunities into your life. The Prophet ﷺ told us something so beautiful. Charity does not decrease wealth. In fact, charity is one of the few things in this world that multiplies the more you give it away. When you give for the sake of Allah, you are not losing, you are planting seeds. And Allah allows those seeds to grow in ways you cannot measure. After Fajr, when the world is still quiet and your heart is still soft, take out something small, even a few rupees, and give it for the sake of Allah. You can give it to someone in need, send it online to a charity, help a relative, feed an animal, or even keep aside a daily box dedicated for sadaqah. What matters is not the amount but the intention. The angels write it down, Allah receives it with mercy, and your day begins with a blessing that cannot be explained in worldly terms. Your actions in these early hours become a shield over your income for that day. You may not realize it, but charity works in invisible ways. Perhaps you give a small amount in the morning, and later that day Allah protects you from a loss that could have been much bigger. Maybe a deal works out for you in a way you never expected. Maybe a person's heart softens toward you and supports you. Maybe you receive help at the right moment. Maybe Allah places barakah in your work so that the same effort brings double the results. These are things money cannot buy. These are signs of Allah accepting your charity. Sometimes the return of sadaqah is not only financial, it comes as peace, healing, emotional strength, guidance, or even protection from harm. The Prophet ﷺ taught us that charity extinguishes calamities the way water extinguishes fire. You might think that your life is peaceful because things just happen that way, but often that peace is the echo of a charity you gave, a quiet act of kindness that returned to you as protection. When you make giving a daily morning habit, you train your heart to be detached from money and attached to Allah. You remind yourself that rizq does not come from your bank account, your job, your business, or your abilities. It comes from Allah alone, and He can replace what you give 1,000 times over. Every morning that you give something, you are telling Allah through your actions, I trust you. I believe you will take care of me. I know that whatever I give for your sake will return to me in ways far greater. This habit also softens the heart. When you begin your day by thinking of someone else, Allah begins your day by thinking of you. When you care for His creation, He cares for your needs. When you wipe the tears of another person, Allah wipes the hidden worries from your heart. When you help someone else breathe easier, Allah makes your path easier. This is the unseen beauty of charity. It rewrites your day with goodness. So make it a habit every morning after Fajr to give something. It doesn't need to be large, it doesn't need to be dramatic, it only needs to be sincere. Give quietly, give with humility. Give because you know Allah is watching, and trust that Allah will return it to you in ways that will leave you amazed. You will begin to notice that worries feel lighter, challenges feel smaller, and blessings appear more often. This is Allah showing you, you gave for my sake in the morning, so I am taking care of your rizq for the day. My brothers and sisters, rizq increases not only by effort but by purity. Giving makes your wealth purified. Giving makes your heart purified. Giving makes your intentions purified. And when Allah purifies something, He expands it. That is why those who give rise. Those who give receive. Those who give never fall behind. And those who give after Fajr walk through the day with a blessing that follows them. Like a shadow wherever they go, Allah places ease for them. So do this every day. Give something small after Fajr. Even the smallest act counts in the sight of Allah. And watch how Allah opens your rizq, strengthens your heart, protects your family, and fills your life with barakah you cannot explain but will deeply feel for. The habit of reciting morning adhkar to surround your day with protection and rizq. My beloved brothers and sisters, there is another powerful habit that many Muslims overlook, yet it has an extraordinary impact on one's rizq, protection, peace of mind, and overall success. and that is the habit of reciting the morning adhkar after Fajr. These are the words taught by the Prophet ﷺ himself, words that carry spiritual power, divine protection, and blessings that flow into every hour of your day. When you recite these adhkar after Fajr, you are not simply repeating phrases, you are building a shield around your heart, your home, your money, your family, and your day. You are placing yourself under the special care of Allah. In our busy lives, we often wake up worrying about the challenges ahead. We think about bills, responsibilities, tasks, deadlines, or the things we fear might go wrong. But when you recite the morning adhkar, you shift your day from fear to faith. You shift your energy from stress to serenity. You shift your focus from the problems of the world to the power of Allah, the one who can solve every problem before you even face it. These adhkar are not just words. They are spiritual armor that protect you in ways you do not see. When you say Bismillahilladhi la yadurru ma asmihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis sama'i wa huwa as-sami'ul alim, you are declaring that no harm can touch you without Allah's permission. When you say Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa alayhi tawakkaltu wa huwa rabbul arshil azim, you are placing your trust fully in Allah and handing over your worries to Him. When you say Allahumma inni asbahtu ushhiduka wa ushhidu hamalat al-arsh, you are confirming your faith at the beginning of the day with the angels as your witnesses. These are not ordinary statements, these are divine gifts from Allah that place your soul under spiritual protection for the next 24 hours. When you recite the morning adhkar after Fajr, the angels begin to accompany you. They walk with you, they protect you, they guard you, and they guide you toward goodness. If a harm was written to approach you, Allah removes it. If a difficulty was coming your way, Allah softens it. If a blessing was descending toward you, Allah increases it. The morning adhkar turn your day into a garden of barakah. Your time becomes more productive. Your thoughts become clearer, your decisions become wiser, and your mood becomes more stable. Even the challenges you face become manageable because Allah places ease in them. This habit also expands your rizq in a way that is subtle yet powerful. When your heart is protected, you naturally make better financial decisions. When your mind is calm, you see opportunities more clearly. When your soul is steady, you do not panic under pressure. And this alone saves a person from countless mistakes. When Allah protects your day, He may guide you away from a loss or bring you toward a gain or show you a path you were not aware of. Sometimes rizq comes because Allah removes a problem from your life. Sometimes rizq comes because Allah places you in the right place at the right time. And sometimes rizq comes because Allah simply puts barakah in what you already have. All of this begins with remembering Him in the morning. Many people feel spiritually weak, emotionally overwhelmed, or mentally tired, yet they do not realize that the morning adhkar are a source of strength they have not been using. These adhkar make your heart firm, your breath lighter, and your day brighter. They protect you from the whispers of shaitan, from fear, from confusion, and from unnecessary stress. They keep your tongue alive with remembrance and your heart connected to Allah. When this connection is strong, your life becomes calmer and your rizq becomes smoother. So make it a habit to recite your morning adhkar after Fajr. Do it every day, even if you are busy. Make it part of your morning routine, the way you make tea or breakfast, part of it. You can read them from an app or a book. You can memorize them slowly, one by one. What matters is consistency, sincerity, and your heart being present. Allah sees your effort, even if your voice is soft. Allah rewards your attempt, even if you forget some words. Allah knows your intention, even if you are learning. The important thing is that you try, because every word you recite becomes light in your life. My brothers and sisters, the morning adhkar are like seeds planted at the beginning of your day. Allah waters those seeds with His mercy, and they grow into protection, blessings, ease, sustenance, and calmness throughout the rest of the day. If you want your day to be blessed, your heart to be protected, and your rizq to expand, then hold on to this habit. Recite your adhkar after Fajr and walk into your day under the care and protection of the one who never disappoints you. My beloved brothers and sisters, if there is one thing you take from all of this, let it be the understanding that your entire life can change simply by changing the way you begin your morning. Fajr is not just a prayer. It is a divine appointment with the one who holds your rizq, your peace, your success, and your future. When you honor this time, Allah honors you in ways the world can never fully understand. When you rise for Fajr, you rise into a new level of protection. When you sit after Fajr remembering Allah, you sit under a sky filled with angels writing your name. When you raise your hands after Fajr and make sincere dua, you send your needs directly to the one who never rejects a heart that calls upon him. And when you give even the smallest amount of charity after Fajr, you plant seeds of blessings that grow into opportunities, solutions, and unexpected pathways throughout your day. Each habit may feel small, but Allah multiplies them with His mercy. You may sit for 5 minutes, but Allah surrounds you with hours of peace. You may give a little, but Allah returns it to you in abundance. You may make one dua, but Allah answers it in 10 different ways. You may recite a few words of adhkar, but Allah protects you from harms you never even knew were approaching. This is the beauty of worship. You give a little and Allah gives you more than you can measure. If you practice these habits consistently, you will begin to feel something shift inside you. You will feel a calmness settling in your heart, a clarity entering your mind, a confidence rising in your voice, and a softening of your worries. You will notice that things start working out more easily, that goodness follows you, that opportunities come toward you, and that Allah places people in your path who bring benefit. These are signs that Allah is expanding your rizq, not just in money, but in peace, in time, in relationships, in wisdom, and in spiritual strength. Remember that rizq is not only what enters your pocket, it is also what enters your heart. A person who has millions but no peace is poor. A person who has little but sleeps with a calm heart is rich. And Allah gives true richness to the one who gives their mornings to Him. So hold on to these habits. Protect them. Do them consistently, even on days when you feel tired, even when life feels heavy, even when your heart is struggling. Try to hold on, because the angels are watching, the heavens are listening, and Allah is preparing something beautiful for you. May Allah bless you with abundant rizq, pure and halal. May He soften your hardships, open your doors, guide your decisions, and place barakah in every moment of your life. May He make your mornings a source of light, your days a source of ease, and your nights a source of forgiveness. And may He write your name among those who rise at Fajr, remember Him sincerely, give for His sake, and walk through life under His divine protection. Ameen, Ya Rabb.